Stugatz. Stugatz. I will take you. Hit the like and subscribe button, baby. I will take you. What's up? One more Christmas Day stream. I mean, I do have some nice shoulders, that's for sure. But Earl Skakel in the house, HVAC North in the house. So maybe for the earliest time ever, Dabbleverse questions are on the table. Welcome everyone. Welcome. We got hit the like button. I like that. A lot of messages, hell for reviews. Roy Cohn in the house. TB in the house. Earl, it's Frank 1 here. Is there any way you can reach out to Chad and tell him to stop playing sound effects? Yeah, I don't get involved in that world. They do what they do. And what up, William? Zoom zoom. Happy holidays. Zoom zoom. And excuse me. Happy holidays to everyone here in the Earlverse. This will not be a 2-hour stream. I can assure you of that much. I've already done two 2-hour streams today. So, I like Dr. Nova in the house. I watched a little bit of MLC tonight. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Yes, happy. We're a small but tidy, mighty group in the Earlverse, and I know you guys root for me, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate all of you. And we will take it to another level in 2026. And I don't know if I'll stream extra tomorrow. I mean, I might do one long stream tomorrow. Long for me being 2 hours. What up, Ian? Is that Ian? Yes, Ian. Chad was extra bad tonight. I'm not like a big Chad hater, but he has no. Oh, well, I think he was a little tipsy, to be honest with you. Lois is. She just got through drinking some water. Now we're gonna do a sneaky peeky on Lois because I think she's about to come through this side of the fence. So this is the Lois Kim. Of course, that's a Mark St. John picture next to Yaromir Jagr. So here we go. Oh, there's Lois right there. She's drinking a little bit of water. Yes. Lois is the best dog in the business. Lois, you thirsty? Are you thirsty, baby doll? Let me enhance the. Look at that baby. She's the best. Sprinkling a little bit. It's sprinkling. Uh-oh, here comes the baby. I mean, Lois is standing tall right now, looking pretty good for 15 years old in the house. Yeah, I can't waste the Dayquil. I gotta save it for myself right now. Lois is on her own. But thank you guys for coming in tonight. I know it's late. I know it's midnight for you East Coasters. And we have another 3 hours of Christmas on the West Coast. And yes, everyone be safe tomorrow, especially in Buffalo and Baltimore and wherever you guys may be in the Canadian provinces of the East Coast. And we'll probably be having, it's supposed to be torrential rain for like 5 days. And although it's rained every day, it hasn't been torrential, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I take her. Oh, here she comes. There she goes. Hold on, Lois. Lois, say hello to the fans. There we go. Look at that baby. Look at the baby for Christmas. She be chilling right now. Lois, the people love you. This is the Lois cam. Whoa. The almighty Lois cam right here. There we go. She's like, you guys can kiss my ass. Lois Skakel in the house. She's had a good day today, but I've taken her on like literally 9 walks so we can limit the pee-pee in the house. Do you have a favorite Wire character? I do actually. And I think this will tell you who my favorite Wire character is. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Maurice Doby for mayor in my city? Shit. You want to talk about money laundering in West Baltimore? Shit. Come on now. Come on. The great Senator Clay Davis, who, funny enough, I'm watching Goodfellas right now, and a lot of people don't really know this, but towards the end of Goodfellas, when I almost said Ray DeVito, when Ray Liotta goes into the hospital and the doctor checking him out is Senator Clay Davis. You ever been to Charm City? I don't know what that is. Is that Baltimore? Lois is saying, shut up. Take that. No, I'm not scared. I would go there to play do comedy and take in a Washington Capitals game. So, or maybe a Steeler game, Steelers and the Ravens. I mean, shit, I went to a Steeler Raven game, no, Steeler Raider game at the old LA Coliseum. Trust me, I'm not afraid of Baltimore. I literally had to park my car on some Newport's lawn, and he threatened if I didn't give him $50, the car might not be there when I get back. So, and no, I don't have COVID, Crip Blue. Be cool, Crip Blue. Be cool. Be cool. I'm Pyru blood, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need to start a gang war in here. Magoobies will have you up on stage, no problem. Yeah, I would go there. I mean, let's see who would. Let's see who's. It would be awesome to meet you guys in person. Let's see who is at Mick Gooby's Comedy Club, just to see if I would stack up with their headliners. No, I don't have a Magooby's Joke House. So let's concert tickets. I mean, that's a little much, but do they have a website? Stuff out there. Okay, Magooby's Joke House, Baltimore's premier comedy club. So we got Rich Voss. Okay, that's pretty good. New Year's comedy takeover with Larry Lancaster. Never heard of him. But he's probably never heard of me. Adam Ferrara. Okay, I've heard of him, but it's not like he's that big of a comic. Mike Yard. Masood Boomgard. Never heard of him. Elizabeth Bruno. Never heard of her. Michael Blaustein. I've heard of him. Alingon Mitra. Never heard of him. Kerwin Claiborne. Never heard of him. Joe DeRosa. Obviously know who Joe is. Ariel Elias. Never heard of him. Cam Patterson. Okay, from Kill Tony. So it's not like I wouldn't say this is a B club, but I mean it's certainly to be honest with you, think that I could hold my own with any of those comics, but HVAC, these people would be in serious trouble, very uncomfortable when they don't have any CO detectors and never change their filters right. You guys are not talking about something I know of, so I'll bow out of that side conversation. Tony Rock was there a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I mean, nothing against Tony Rock, but I'm as good as he is. Steph Tolov and Sarah Tiana World Tour. I don't know if I would see those two getting along long term. I know both very well. Steph is a little much. She takes up a lot of oxygen in the room, and Tiana's more quiet. So, but maybe, what do I know? Maybe they fucking love each other, Oh, I know nothing about that Nomadic. Well, I think, they're a typical comedy club. Like, they probably didn't even know who Cam Patterson was a month ago. Oh, he's on SNL now. Let's headline him. I mean, that's comedy in a nutshell. Well, I don't know if you'd say Chris Rock sucks, but when did Rappaport slap Ari? I mean, that sounds. Um, I could see that happening. Peter Chicken Man Brennan, Daddy Man. I am still blocked from chat. That's impossible, Peter Brennan. You are iconic. Or are you another chicken man? Let me, I don't even know how to check my blocked listeners. I guess that would be settings. Let me move this out of the way for a second. Privacy. I'm assuming that's privacy. Live chat. Advanced settings. There's no way you are blocked, Chicken Man. Account. Playback for downloads, privacy. Subscriptions, mentions, live chat. I'm not seeing anyone blocked. Will you play Nick Ryan? And then Jesus, you're going in. Blocked members. Well, where would I find that? Where would I find blocked members? Settings, I am assuming. Blocked. There's no way the Chicken Man is blocked unless someone. Let me see. I'm not. Let me see. Maybe I'll go to channel. Let's check out the channel settings here. Let's check the settings here. Billing and payments, advanced settings, delete channel. Oh boy, I won't do that. Privacy would be under privacy, right? Settings and then chat settings. I'm in settings right now. I don't see privacy. Maybe I'll let me check this. Let me go to settings here. I don't see. Let's see, check this out. View advanced settings. Yeah, I don't see how to do that. So, in the dashboard. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. I am YouTube Studio. So YouTube Studio. All right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Let's get it going here. All right, permissions, channel, ad categories, permissions, community moderation. Let's see here. Blocked words, pedo and pedophile. So that explains user management. Managing moderators, hidden users. All right, I don't. Chicken Man, you are not on the Connor Spice. I don't know who that is. Yeah, Chicken Man, you are not on my blocked. Oh, it's a Chicken Man imposter. Yeah, what up, Shandy Girl? Yeah, I'm checking out a lot of names I don't recognize. Mustafa Mohammed, food stamps. I don't know who that is. Eating Mike Tyson's ass. I don't think I know who that is. Yeah, I mean, Chicken Man, we have a fake Chicken Man in the house. So there you go. So sorry about that, boys. Thank you, fake Chicken Man, for making me waste my time doing that. So, you guys are unbelievable. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Come on, man. Do you want me to show Skid Row right now? Earl Skakel live in the house. We're just a family-friendly stream. Thank you, Chicken Man, for the $2. Um, yeah, I don't ban anyone. I mean, I did ban a few people who I know doxed me from the PCL crowd, but because it's just unnecessary. But well, it's funny. I haven't seen the real Chicken Man in quite some time, along with ACDC and a few listeners who I thought would come back, but Moses did not come back, and Gambool did not come back. It's all right. I'll live, they'll live. It's not like my stream is life important, but I try and keep a friendly vibe in here. But some people don't. It's the Earl Skakel meetup. Yes, I can't believe there's a fake Chicken Man. I am not loaded on HGH and testosterone. I think Moses. I forget why he left. I think he was trolling me, and I just basically told him to beat it. And then Gambool and I got into, I thought, a debate on whether Ace Frehley was an influential guitar player, and he got real animated about he stinks, basically. So, what am I gonna do? Right now we're at capacity, Sasha. You're too much of a wild card, Sasha. But just know I love and respect you. I don't think I need another moderator. So yeah, I don't remember what me and Moses got into it about. I mean, I let everyone say their piece, but I don't know what up, hi-fi protege in the house. Favorite Rat song. I like You Think You're Tough. You think you're tough. I mean, Ace was a drunk, that's for sure. The Mason-Dixon line is right around there, too. Don't you think Chad has had bad comedy instincts sometimes? Why not let Gilly and Carmick talk it out? Why the sound effects and stupid interjects? I mean, I think he was a little boozed up tonight. Moses was hit or miss on whether he was friend or foe. I don't know. I always got along with Moses. Yes, this is a Christmas present, this third stream. Yeah, You're in Trouble's a good song. You're in Trouble. That's a great Warren D. Martini. I mean, Rat's got a lot of good songs. Rat's kind of like the Outfield. They're known for one song in particular, Round and Round. But Lay It Down's a great song. I mean, that opening riff is iconic to the 80s. Let me see. You Think You're Tough. Back for More. Especially the one on the EP. It's a little grittier. And even some of the, Way Cool Jr. is a great bluesy metal song. Heard it came from Memphis, somewhere down south. Started hanging with the blues crowd. That's how we got that crazy sound. What is all this talking going on? Steel guitar strapped across her back. Way Cool Jr. Hello. Speaking of that song, TB, you take the midnight subway train. You're calling all the shots. You're stripping lightning. You're in love. They're kind of like the Outfield. The Outfield's mostly known for Your Love, but they got a lot of bangers too. So, I think Rat's biggest problem, they did nail the 80s sound, hi-fi, was that they weren't the best band necessarily live, but probably the best band of that genre musically. I mean, along with Winger, and people laugh at me about Winger, but like Winger was a very accomplished bass player. Red Beach can play with anybody. Rod Morgenstein, the drummer, is like a jazz fusion guy. And Paul Taylor on the keyboards. I mean, he's the real deal. So I love that. I got a letter from a mystery man. My favorite outfield song, Not Name Your Love, Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Uh, Real Peter here. Ask me anything about Noah Kopfer. Okay, this is, first of all right. Now I'm going to ask questions that only the Chicken Man would know. And you get a 3-second response time, so you can't look any of this up. What up, Steve? What was Dean, the ex-manager's girlfriend's name? Go! Dean Gelber. What was his girlfriend's name? Come on. You got 3 seconds to type it out before you can look it up. Real Peter, this is a softball question. Excuse me. You don't have to super chat me. You can answer in the free chat. Red Beach. I mean, Red Beach is Van Halen like, not Dean Wormer. Now, this is a softball, Chicken Man. You've got a couple more seconds. You don't have to super chat it. You can answer with the pores in the free chat. Hey, see, I'm talking like Kevin Brennan now. I don't do claps. Chicken Man, I have a feeling you're not the real Chicken Man if you can't answer that question. You should have had your answer in right away. I mean, that is something that Riri Wendy could answer. Peter, I don't believe you. I asked a question that is so easy. If you were the real Chicken Man, you would have had that answer in the chat a minute ago. So you are not the real Chicken Man. Speaking of the pores, did you get my card? I did not. I didn't look today though. 0.0. Shandy Girl, what up? But thank you. I will thank you ahead of time. You know, the great William, voice made for radio. I do have a good, deep baritone voice. Chicken Man, you're disappointing me. I know you're on Facebook right now looking up Dean Gelber. I mean, that is such an easy question. I'm very disappointed. Chicken Man, we have a liar in our midst. I don't like being lied to in my stream. I might just go take Lois for a 2-hour walk and leave the camera on the Skid Row stream. The trolls have not evolved. Message hell for review. Could this be the Chicken Man? Well, that's not very nice to say, Blade Knight. So we don't talk about Dean Del Rey in here. No, thank you. I only talk about people I like in here. So, Blade, it's Christmas. Let's have a good time in here. Don't be so bitter. No, Lana Turner was Ralphie May's girlfriend. The Chicken Man has been exposed. Where is the real Chicken Man? Someone has took him and AC/DC. I don't want your money, Blade Knight. I'm unlike most other streamers. I don't grift for money. Keep your money. That's how much money I have. I'm telling you to keep your money. But if you want to send me $100, I'd be down. So that's Skakel at AOL.com, PayPal style, so I don't get dinged on the fees. So, do you play guitar? I do not. I do not. What do you do for money, honey? I don't think Ralphie's ex dated anyone after Ralphie. I mean, not to my knowledge, but Yeah, you got Scott, Peter Brennan. Oh, that's cool, Blade Knight. I mean, like the question I asked Peter the Chicken Man Brennan is such an easy question. If that was the real Chicken Man. So, I mean, everyone knows Dean Gelber's ex-girlfriend's name. I mean, everybody. So, busted, Peter Chicken Man Brennan. Who are you? Excuse me. Um, she probably did get a lot of insurance money. You too, Blade Knight. Thanks for coming in. Can't you open the? I'm. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not sick. I just have this brutal cough, but I'm feel great. I mean, other than that, I feel really good. And let me take a little sippy sip of the Dayquil. Basically, Mr. Zoom. Stuff is nasty. No, I'm good. I'm good, Keith. But thank you. I appreciate the concern. And it's just like bronchitis or something. Don't worry about it, Blade Knight. I don't take trolling too seriously in here. I let you guys say your piece. Who's better, Peak Laura Dern or Gilly? I mean, just better looking? I mean, I think Gilly's really pretty. I mean, great hair, great skin, no blemishes, great smile. I mean, people hate on her because, some of the dudes she's dated. But I think Laura Dern was really cute in Roller Coaster. She played the daughter. Well, I mean, if you just put up a picture of Gilly and say, oh, you don't know anything about her background in terms of Pat Dixon and all that shit, um, I didn't get anything for Christmas, to be honest with you. But I'm okay. I didn't, I'm 57. I'm not pining for a Christmas gifts. But I mean, even on that stream she did today where she was walking around the woods or something, um, I thought she was attractive. So, yeah, she definitely got baggage. That is for sure. And, I mean, she must be crazy in bed because everyone seems to want to fuck her. But there's a lot of drama with it, in that whole ordeal. So, but I dated a girl like that. Um, no, it's all good, Blade Knight. It's all good, baby. Um, I don't shill for money on here, but I appreciate it. So I had an ex like that where, she was insane, but I was really into her. But, what are you going to do? I guess they're an ex for a reason. Yeah, absolutely. I've dated. The crazies find me. I mean, I dated a girl who I've never treated. It's probably the nicest I've ever treated a woman. And all that got me was her telling the whole LA comedy community that I hit her. Now, luckily, no one believed her, but like, it kind of sucked. And then, the girl after her, came with its own set of issues. We'll just, yes, you got it right, Keith. The rabble dabble people. And probably, I mean, I dated some normal girls too. The last couple, come from the LA comedy community, which probably is not the greatest pool to pick from, but it's all I'm around. So, um, I mean, I'm not going to say my exes were crazy. They probably, if you got them in a room alone, would say, well, Earl was crazy. He did this, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, you guys, most of you guys have been in here for a year and a half, a year. I think you get a pretty good vibe for me not being the crazy one. But my favorite snack. I got to be honest with you. After yoga today, the teacher brought some rhubarb pie from Bristol Farms, and that was pretty good. Now, I don't eat sweets a lot, but I will say maybe a treat every now and then is a pumpkin pie with a little whipped cream. Yummy, yummy in my tummy, tummy. I like apple pie. I don't eat it a lot. I might have pumpkin pie 6 times a year. Apple pie even less, but I love it when I have it. So, um, and then I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I eat pretty healthy. Um, yeah, well, I'm tired after yoga. Zoom, zoom. So I need a few hours off of anything before I get into the bone zone, if you know what I'm saying. Have you hit up the Wingstop yet? I think there's a Wingstop on Olympic and La Cienega in that mini mall where the 7-Eleven is. But I haven't, I used to go to that 7-Eleven every night. Now I go to the 7-Eleven, I think, on Fuller and Sunset. Ashley is an amazing yoga instructor. I think it would benefit you if you used her. I am, William. I would take Ashley Cummings yoga. I mean, she seems. Sorry about that, Blade Knight. I'm going through a sick dog myself, so I understand how you feel. Sorry about that. But Ashley seems kind of anti-yoga. Like most yoga teachers I know, they're very zen and they're cool. And like the teacher today, she bought like watermelon juice for everyone and apple pie and rhubarb pie. I don't see Ashley doing that. But I don't know. I mean, I think maybe she might be one of those people who you take her out of the Dabbleverse and you just have like a one-on-one conversation with her. She'd probably be pretty cool. Um, are you going on Chad's birthday stream? I have been asked. But I said I'll only be on with Florentine. I don't want to, because if I'm on with Godfrey, he's just going to talk about a special, which, I love Godfrey, but I don't want to be in that segment. So I have. Oh, is the new Antonio Brown doc out? Let me. I mean, he's fucking crazy. Yeah, Blade Knight, please subscribe to me. And we're a family friendly stream here. We got no drama in my stream. Dark Side of the Ring, they're really doing. Let me see, a lot of Dark Side of the Rings. Oh, they're probably doing like marathons on Christmas. Out of Bounds. The Matrix Reloaded. Let's see. Doing some shit on the Matrix. Forged in Fire. Out of Bounds. I mean, I do like me some Bias. All right, well, I don't know. I'll set my VCR for it. Oh, it's on YouTube. Yeah, bro, we don't do all caps in here. Only 2 people can do that. You'd think there'd be stuff on Christmas Eve, but maybe not. So, I mean, right now I'm watching Goodfellas. So, but we got some all-stars in the stream. Zoom, HVAC North. People laying low on the Dabbleverse questions, even though they are totally allowed. Tacos, El Corazon. Oh, yes. Joining the line, one of my good friends. And, he's a good man. I was lucky enough to be at his wedding recently. And I've never watched Mad Men. I've never watched The Sopranos. I've never watched Breaking Bad. But I've seen every episode of Sons of Anarchy like 20 times. So, Yes, Christmas Eve was yesterday, and we are just nearing the end of Christmas on the West Coast. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas with your family and friends. Now, a lot of people are DMing me saying they're sad that I was alone on Christmas. I was not alone. I was with Lois. And Lois means the fucking world to me. So I'm okay with just being it. I mean, I loved the Suns right from the start. Now, of course, I would have loved to have seen the fully produced and recorded and taped pilot with Scott Glenn as the Ron Perlman character. But we love you, dude. So I don't think that will ever air because they'd have to pay people. And also in that episode, Emilio Rivera, who played the Mayans leader, Marcus Alvarez, he was actually a son in the pilot. So that would be pretty cool to see that. And I think he didn't have his trademark mustache. So, but I don't know. I don't believe that we could ever see that pilot. I'm sure like Scott Glenn was like, no, you can't. I want to get paid for it. So they probably don't want to pay people like Scott Glenn. But it would be pretty cool to throw in. I know at one point there was talk of a prequel to Sons of Anarchy called The Original Nine. But I don't know what is going on with that. I also know Jason Momoa is doing something with Kurt Sutter. I believe it's about bikers in New Zealand. So I don't know if you'll see any people from Sons on that. I enjoyed the Mayans, but that didn't really seem. They seemed like they were trying too hard to make J.P. Pardo like a Hispanic Charlie Hunnam. But I did not see the update on the Nickelodeon guy. Yeah, I mean, Scott Glenn and, obviously Silence of the Lambs was great. But I guess he was too hardcore on the set of Sons, and so they had to reshoot the pilot with Ron Perlman instead, which is too bad. But, they also... they did that when Rob Schneider had his TV show on CBS before Cheech, the actor. Who was the actor? The little Hispanic guy, Tony Plana, who's been in a ton of things over the years. He was, I am pretty jacked right now. He was Rob Schneider's father-in-law on the show. Great actor, but I guess he wasn't that funny. So they reshot the pilot with Cheech. So I do need a theme song for Lois. I tried out one. Where's Buddhist Priest when you need him? I forgot. He tried. Let's see. Maybe this could be Karmic X is streaming right now after just being on Kevin Brennan's stream for hours. I mean, I thought I streamed Karmic X really he takes it to another level. Here, this might be Lois's theme song. Let me know. Fuck yeah. Oh, I didn't know that, William. You didn't take my advice. Thank you, SC. Fuck yeah. It is not copyrighted.
This is better than it's ever been. I could stay here in this moment, 'cause I know how this is gonna end.
Move it, creep.
Do you remember when you said to me,
No spot tonight. He probably is. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. So that may be the new. There's the artwork, of course. RoboCop. I want to be RoboCop. So thank you very much to. Whoa. We don't need to see my face in that digital clarity. Thank you to Buddhist Priest for turning me on to I want to be RoboCop. I want to be. So Earl Skakel in the house. We can do another 10 minutes. 10 minutes, guys. RoboCop was also a foe to the Four Horsemen. So that's one of my favorite promos of all time. When Sid joined the Four Horsemen, he had to cut a promo on RoboCop. I did have a good Christmas. To be honest with you, I spent it with my dog. And it's the best. We can listen to this promo. I can't show it because I don't want to get struck. So it is awesome. I wish I could show it, but Sid debut Four Horsemen. It's such a good promo. I can't show it, but we can all hear it.
From tonight, ladies and gentlemen,
Maybe.
It's all on the line. Ric Flair, Lex Luger, first time ever in a cage for the world title, and the Horsemen are indeed at full strength. Watch out, Sting and RoboCop.
Jim Ross, people, you're about to find out that the manhunt is over.
What she is saying to the wrestling world is, now we have the ace, the trump card, so that next Saturday night, not only am I going to beat Lex Luger in the cage, not only is he going to bleed from coast to coast, he is going to be the most embarrassed athlete alive. Because when you get beat in the cage, it's all over. Tell him right. Come on in here.
Here comes Sid.
Everybody thought look at the man that's going to take care of RoboCop. RoboCop, I'm 6'9", 320 pounds. I am the real Man of Steel in the NWA, and you better learn to like it.
What an addition. That's full strength 6. I don't want to be around the 6'9".
Can you believe it? Flair takes Luger, the Horseman takes Sting, and the bucket of bolts goes to Sid Vicious. Tell him about it, Barry. We have amassed the true powers of professional wrestling right here. And with the big man on our side, we can't lose. Luger, Sting, it's the end. You may as well give up, because from now on, we dominate professional wrestling. Jim Ross, in my own articulate
This is for you, Zoom.
I'm going to spell it out for the entire world. If you think we're playing stack the deck in Washington, D.C., the most violent city in the country, where murder runs rampant, we're bringing the violence to Washington, my friend. If you think R2-D2 and Sting on one leg and Luger can buck these odds, you are out of your noodle. Tell them to say one thing to Ted Turner and to everybody out there. I don't care if you're 5 years old or 50 years old. This guy is 6'10". He weighs 350 pounds. He's going to eliminate RoboCop and Sting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to break your leg again. Think about that thing when you walk that out. We're going to break your leg again.
Fuck, that's a great promo. Who scored more poon, Ricky Morton or Sting? And Ricky Morton, damn, that's a deep cut there. That was one of my favorite memories of the Ric Flair roast, is after his match with the Von Erichs. It was Ricky Morton and his son against the Von Erichs. I think one of the Von Erichs had kicked him in the head. And he asked me, "Hey, Earl, what happened at the end of the match?" I was just like, you were just in it. Like, what? So, yeah, Sid broke his own leg. Oh my God, that's a tough video to watch, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's a tough one to watch. Hey, we'll go another 5 minutes, guys, and then I'm going to spend the rest of my Christmas with the amazing Lois. Yeah, I mean, who knows, Ricky Morton. The amount of, now, what's the, hold on. I think one of my favorite Flair promos is, I think he's Bobby Eaton, I think, when he whips out a training bra from his jacket and goes, "I like the big girls and you like the little girls." And he basically is calling Bobby Eaton a pedophile. Who was the best big man of the following? I mean, Sid had the look. Big Show, I mean, actually Nash and Big Show had the look too. I personally, of those three, like Sid. And Sid gets a lot of shit for botching his promos, but that almost made his character that much more believable. Like, wow, this guy's really fucking insane. Yeah, let me see who had the training bra. Flair. It might training bra promo. Ricky Morton slaps Ric Flair. Damn, I wish I could show this. Let's see if you can hear this.
Put that camera on the world champion and forget about those turkeys and audience. You know what? As you know oh so very well, I am probably the finest connoisseur of beautiful women. I'm talking about women with full sweaters, the big girls. So one of my big girls the other day asked me to give you this. And she said, tell Ricky Martin, if you may, of his little teeny boppers. So, how about that, sport? In other words, I like the big girls, and you like the little teeny ones. You're about a pathetic fool. I mean, you come out here, brother, you talk about all the things that you got and what you gonna do. But it wasn't too long ago, Rick Flair, all these nice people right here stood behind you and made you what you are today. Now, without these people out here, you're nothing, and I'm nothing. Are you trying to tell me that when your name is Ric Flair and you're the world champion, that you gotta have a whole building full of people to carry on? Wherever I go, I don't care if they love me or hate me, because I love myself and I know that I'm the best player.
This shit is the best, man. Now, I can't show it to you, but let's see.
As you know oh so very well, I am probably the finest connoisseur of beautiful women. I'm talking about women with full sweaters, you know, the big girls. So
Thank you, Chuck Fold.
the other day asked me to give you this. And she said,
Now, here is Flair giving, oh shit, sorry, giving Ricky Morton a training bra, basically calling him a pedophile. I mean, fuck, you don't get that kind of promo in today's world. Could you imagine hanging out with Flair and Piper back then? Can you imagine? I mean, just even hanging out with Ricky Morton probably got tons of pussy. Piper never texted me that. And I think I was closer with Piper than Rick. But, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get into a competition about who was closer to Piper. I mean, Rick loved Roddy Piper. I mean, we all loved Roddy. So, yeah, I don't know. He never mentioned that to me. But, you know, he did not commit suicide, that's for sure. Can you imagine hanging out with Flair in Georgia in, say, 83, 84? So, yeah, but he was basically calling, to me, I watched this promo, and he's basically calling Ricky Morton a pedophile, essentially. Saying, here's a training bra for your next girlfriend. Ricky Morton, I got to have breakfast with him at the Flair roast, and I mean, Ricky Morton had a great look. I mean, the other guy was pretty good, you know, pretty good body. You look zesty. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming it's an insult. But I mean, wrestlers in the early 80s, mid 80s, yeah, I mean, I remember seeing Roddy many a time in the main room stage playing the piano. Ricky Morton. You think Tony likes Ricky Morton? I mean, Ricky Morton probably a little bit before Tony's time. But the Rock and Roll Express was, they were a big tag team in the South. Robert Gibson, yes. Yeah, but even the Leftovers must have been pretty good. I don't know what zesty means. So, yes, not Ricky Martin. Ricky Morton. I don't think Ricky Martin was wrestling in Mid-South. But what a great time for, you know, I got to meet 3 of the 4 people in this video. There's Flair, there's Jim Crockett, and Ricky Morton. I didn't meet Robert Gibson, but thank you. Thank you very much. They are action figures, not dolls. Thank you very much. Hey, let's get to 50 likes before we end the stream. And I don't know where that town is. Hi. Hey, from, I don't know if you're trying to get me to say a dirty word or not. But let's end Christmas stream on a good note. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll check my mailbox again, Zoom. Maybe someone else got it. Sometimes I get letters addressed to number Unit 3 and whatnot. Caddy Z is live. You gonna take the link, Earl? I don't know who that is, Garrett, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't block people, which was the crazy thing when I was associated very briefly with the PCL crowd. They accused me of blocking people. I was like, I don't block anyone. I might put someone in timeout if they're a little out of hand. But the Omni, home of Wayne Tree Rollins. So that, I let you guys say your piece as long as it's not racial or anything too. Well, I mean, I usually have the same mail woman, so I'm surprised I haven't gotten your letter yet. So I'll check it out. Hey, let's get to 50, 30 and 50. Let's get to 30 and 50. I miss your comments on PCL. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I don't miss that I don't miss that fucking scene at all. I mean, people doxing me, sending me shit to my home. That's just calling my phone, my home line. It's just that's out of bounds, man. So, but I thought they would like me because I've known Perry longer than anyone but Don Barris. But I thought they'd like me because my association with the Comedy Store and all that shit. But they started. I don't think the guy who helps Perry out, he's created a lot of enemies for himself in that world. And they were like, you're either with us or with Perry's handler, Tom. And I'm like, I'm not getting involved in your guys' feuds. Like, fuck that. So, what are you going to do? It's a world I'm glad I'm no longer part of. Like, for example, Yonder Wizard, he's an Austin-based comic musician, and he throws me 1,000 people in this stream whenever he does the stream raid. I've never been trolled once by any of his fans, let alone doxxed. So, you live and learn, and I definitely learned that I want no part of that world. He's just, they did a fictional movie about him a long time ago called Windy City Heat, and, it was a fascinating movie about this guy believing he was going to be the next action star. And then he had a falling out with Don Barris and some other people. And then this guy, Tom, basically manages him and runs his streams. And I don't know. It's an evil world, that world. I mean, the first two phone calls, they called my home line. It was just hang-ups. And the third one was real graphic. It's like, you know me. I'm Earl. Inappropriate Earl. So I got a good mind for crank calls and all that, but it definitely absolutely crossed the line, that particular call. And then they were sending stuff to my home. And then I remember there was some streamer like doxing me, putting my address in my popular videos. Not that I have popular videos. Like, I think my bench warmers scene is like 125,000 views. And then I have a couple that are in like the 50 and 60,000 view range. And so I'm okay. Big swole. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty big for a 57-year-old. Well, I don't know about that. What's your name? But I much prefer the Yonder Wizard. Well, I wouldn't say stalkers. It was just like they do. I don't know what you get out of putting someone's home address on an internet stream. I just don't. I don't know. I guess it's just to be a dick. So, I don't know. It was kind of weird. I've never really gone through that before. So we'll do another 3 minutes, guys. We'll go to the 70-minute mark. So get your last-minute questions in. I would like to dearly say happy Christmas or whatever you celebrate to a lot of you, all of you, really. Keith, newer to the channel, Zoom, an OG, Hugo, always wishing myself and Lois well. And, here's to a happy new year and 2026 may be a good one for all of us. What up, Robert Montoya? And, I'll see you guys, tomorrow. Not sure when. Probably about 4 or 5 p.m. And, yeah, I mean, Don is good. Don's a good man. I don't know what the falling out was with him and Perry. I don't care, to be frank. And, yeah, I mean, that was a weird morning stream that did well. Usually, all my top 10 streams, except that one, have all happened either on a Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday night after 1 a.m. So that's just weird to me. I have been on Corolla, that's for sure. I don't know, Keith. Probably 4 p.m. my time. I'm starting to see a slight uptick in views streaming around the same time. Now, this morning I was just wide awake and wanted to stream. But Andy Dick's out of control. Good night, Jeff Nichols. Thank you very much for you being new to the stream, I think. And 2 more minutes, guys. And then I'm going to hang out with the great Lois, who is passed out. I don't know what the Friends character did today. I don't really care either. Someone brought her up to me the other night. I don't know. I mean, she could be living next door to me. I wouldn't know. Actually, it was one of my neighbors. So, yeah, I don't know. Not sure what she did. Don't care either. But that's how I've remained sane in terms of that situation. Never been on her social media once. Now, someone sent me a video she did about me right after the breakup. I think it was called I'm the girl he didn't want, or I'm the girl he left, which is funny because she left me. But I just deleted it. Didn't even look at it. So you look like Henry Rollins, bro. I mean, that's not exactly a compliment. It's not exactly an insult either. Oh, yeah, I saw that, but I don't know what he's going to do with Under Armour. I mean, that's a leisure wear. You don't go from making leather jackets for guys like me and Billy Idol to sweatsuits. But, what are you going to do? He tried his own, I think, kind of competition against Under Armour called OTD on this day. And they had some great jackets. I bought the Friends character a few jackets. I'm sure she wears those on her dates. I've outfitted her dates. But I don't know. It's a strange collaboration. I don't have terrible tats, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, those, well, I mean, bought her some, trust me, I've outfitted probably most of her dates she's been on the last 3.5 years. Under Armour's doing its best to kill the brand. I mean, it's just a weird collaboration, you wouldn't think that John Barbados, who's known for like leather pants, leather jackets, rock and roll shirts, outfitting Billy Idol and Steve Stevens, would work with Under Armour. But our body talk, I hear your body talk, let it out. I know what you're thinking. That song, I believe, could have been on the Top Gun soundtrack, but they went with Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child instead. Oh yeah, I mean, I mean, because you don't make that much money on a TV show. I mean, if you're like my recurring character and I'm dying up here, I made the SAG scale, which was I think $1,250 an episode plus residuals, but the residuals aren't much, at least for me. Thank you, George Floyd. The fuck? Are you a fan of Jim Carrey's The Grinch movie? It's been a while since I've seen it, to be honest with you. All right, you guys. I love you all. I met Jordan the Lion via the Comedy Store. Actually, I think via Don Barris, actually. So I think Jordan was a Ding Dong Show fan, and then we just took off from there. I love you all. Happy Christmas, everyone. Hope you had a good one. And this message, hell for review. I mean, these are always the good ones. See, Checkfall trying to be funny toward the end of the stream. I mean, they're not bad. Hey-oh. My ex-neighbor did stunts in the scene at the biker house in Pecan. Oh, I remember that one. I remember that. I don't think I was in that episode. But, I mean, you got to be like, I'm sure Santino gets decent residuals from that show, but I certainly don't. I mean, I was barely a recurring character, but, I do pretty good on the jellies. I get a couple $100 a month from the jellies. But, other than that, you'd think, like take Michael Talbot, who was on, I think, every episode of Miami Vice for 5 years. He had to move back to, I think, Iowa because he couldn't get work anymore. So look at, thank you, Keith. Look at Jenny Wright. Jenny Wright, one of the hot young actresses in the 70s and to like the mid 80s. She's out of the fucking business, which is really sad. Hey, let's get to 50 likes. We're going to end the stream in 1.5 minutes. Well, I mean, if you're smart, you gamble and you take a lower percentage or lower salary up front and you go for points on the back end. Like if you're in a TV show and they offer you $100 grand, you go, well, I'll take 25, but I want 5 points if the show's a hit. It's risky, but some people it's paid off. Not your show, but the Golden Show. Yeah, I mean, but they wanted, I think, the body talk for, I think, the volleyball scene in Top Gun. And I think, at the time, I mean, obviously Tom Cruise was a big star, but like, I think Eddie Murphy was bigger at that time. So they went with Eddie Murphy's The Golden Child, which was kind of a bomb by Eddie Murphy standards. So, well, I mean, it just depends on the deal you work out. Like, Philip Michael Thomas, I'm sure makes a fair amount of money on residuals from Miami Vice. I mean, it's on constantly. So, and I'm sure Don Johnson, Don Johnson's probably killing it. Nash Bridges, Miami Vice, all his movies. I mean, he probably makes a lot. So, I love you guys. 75 minutes in the house. Earl Skakel. Check it out.